Now let's talk about the voice debate. The writs were issued for the referendum today, so the wheels are formally in motion for the October 14th polling day. And with the polls strongly favouring the no case, the opposition is calling for the referendum to be pulled.
Will the Prime Minister withdraw his voice referendum so that we can avoid an outcome which sets back reconciliation and divides the nation?
Now, you've got to hand it to Peter Dutton. He intimated for a full year that he might agree with this plan. Then he pulled back and decided to oppose it, making it a hyper-partisan contest. And then he blames the government for the division.
It's unfortunate that the Leader of the Opposition has chosen politics over substance. Concluded.
Well, it is divisive, and I think at the very least both sides can share the blame for that division. But I'll keep calling out the scares. The No campaign is still pretending the Uluru Statement is more than one page long. They're still pretending the referendum is actually about a treaty. And they're also pretending that they're the underdogs when the no game of scare and confusion is the easiest tactic in politics. Prominent No campaigner Warren Mundine, a regular guest on this program, a mate of mine, well, he's written a letter to the editor in The Australian saying that I falsely claimed he was once a vocal supporter of a voice who had changed his position back and forth. This is untrue, wrote Mundine. Well, we know he first opposed the voice way back when he chaired Tony Abbott's Indigenous Advisory Committee, his hand-picked voice, if you like. And we know Mundine opposes the voice now. But the funny thing is, I remember him supporting a voice at this very desk nearly 4 years ago. You actually support a voice, don't you?
Yeah, well, we broke bread just last night, and I had a very good discussion with that committee that's been set up, the Conservative thing.
Uphold and recognise.
Yeah, that's right. And the amazing people that's working in that, and looking at how we need to do things. My comments is in regard to looking at that regional approach to things, which is about recognise an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture, because we do have this area that people only can speak for country, are the traditional owners in those areas, and then building upon that into the framework of a national body. The model that I'm looking at is that will come from the people on the ground, the traditional owner people who speak for country. It'll move up into the national body, and the national body then can have these conversations in regard to this.
Well, Warren Mundine says the fact checkers back him. I say the fact checkers are wrong again. You can make up your own mind. And just one other thing, have a listen to the most divisive claim of all, made by so many on the no side. This one just an hour ago on the Bolt Report by senior Liberal Michael Kroger.
People have worked out this is a racist division which will permanently stain our country. That's why it's being defeated.
Now, that is portraying a measure aimed at reconciliation and unity as being racist and divisive. Now, I think he's quite wrong, by the way. And I'd go so far as to say the Liberals do not believe that line. Because if they really believe a voice is racially divisive, why are they proposing to legislate one themselves? Would the coalition knowingly promise to legislate a racially divisive body? I don't believe it.